Yeah, just come onto your back and we'll have the legs, the knees out wide, or you can have the knees bent, whatever suits. And we're just going to come into the breath. So just close down the eyes and soften the face. And maybe sigh out the first few exhales, just out the mouth. Really bringing yourself into the moment. Just connecting with the breath. And as you breathe in, just feel the hands being pressed away by the ribs. So feel the space in the ribs. Feel the heart lifting up towards the sky. As you exhale, gently drawing it back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to relax. Just making sure you're breathing all the way out on the exhale. You take the hands to the side and the back if that's available. And really, again, feel that space towards the spine as well. See if you can take that breath up to 4 or 5 or 6. Just feeling that nice, beautiful space. Bringing your awareness into how your body's feeling right here, right now. Just going to do some nice stretches, slow movements. Always listening to your body. Always accepting your body, how it is. I'm going to take 3 more breaths together, breathing all the way in, all the way out. And when you're ready, on the next inhale, I want you to draw the knees in together. So take your time, it's quite strong on the hips. We're going to bring each knee to the chest, one by one. Give yourself a nice little hug and a gentle rock from side to side. Maybe massaging the lower back on the mat. Again, just noticing how it feels. Just becoming aware of your body. Going to slowly come to stillness. And I want you to inhale as we lift the forehead towards the knee. Engaging the core, shooting the fingers away. So keeping them nice and and let's breathe in here for 3. We're going to stay here for 2. And slowly release on 1. And just bringing the feet to the mat. Checking you can brush the heels with the fingertips. And we're going to inhale to lift, coming into our bridge pose. You can take the hands and support yourself here if you want. You can engage the quads and the glutes. We're going to breathe in for 3. With a nice deep inhale for 2. Just take 1 more inhale for 1. Slowly coming down on the exhale. Lovely. And just noticing how that feels for a moment. And we're going to take our reclined pigeon pose. I want you to take that right foot and place it on the left thigh. Keeping the pelvis nice and neutral so we're nicely grounded into the mat. Just see where that right thigh and right hip takes you. Keeping that right foot nice and flexed. If you want, you can take the right hand and create a little bit more space. It's your choice. This is a nice hip opener. If you want to go deeper, you can loop the hands through around that left thigh or left shin. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer. So you need to make any adjustments you can. You want to reduce the intensity or come out of it a little bit. Absolutely fine. And we're going to settle in for a few more breaths. Just notice how you're feeling. Just being aware of your body. Just listening to your body. Breathing in. Breathing out. And when you're ready, taking a deep inhale. And exhaling all the way out. You're going to take one more inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to slowly release that left foot to the mat. Bring that right foot to the inside of that left thigh or knee. And we're going to do a little twist over to the left. Taking the arms out wide. And you can take the gaze wherever it's comfortable for the left. So just doing a little twist there for a few breaths. You can always release that right foot if you want to go deeper into the twist. It's your choice. Breathing into that right side body, bringing it all the way towards the shoulders as well. You can always take that left hand and press it around the right thigh. You want to go deeper into the twist. Let's stay here for a few more breaths. Make any adjustments that you need, and that's it. For about another 5 or 6 breaths. When you're ready, come out slowly, lifting up on the next inhale. So take your time and bring yourself back to center. And just take 3 deep breaths here. Just notice how you're feeling, being aware of the difference between each side. And when you're here, we're going to inhale as we lift the hips up, coming into bridge pose. And again, you can take the hands and support yourself here. Or you can bring the hands just to relax on the mat. And we're going to breathe in for 3. Remember to engage the quads, engage the glutes, because this is a little back bend. Let's breathe in for 2. Take a deep inhale for 1. Slowly exhaling all the way back to the mat. Taking a couple of breaths, notice how you're feeling. And we're going to move to the left side. So let's bring that left foot on top of that right thigh. Keeping it flexed to protect the left knee. Check where that left hip opens. You can take the left hand and go a little deeper if you want. If you want, you can take the hands through around the right shin or the right thigh. So keep it in that stretch. So be careful here. For me, it's tighter on my left side, so I have to go a little bit easier. Remember to keep breathing. Doing this nice stretch. I'm going to be here for a few more moments and make any adjustments. You can release the hands, whatever suits you, and let's settle in for 5 more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly releasing that right foot to the mat. And let's bring that left foot to the inside of that right foot. And we're going to twist over to the right. So remember, you can release that left leg at any point. Just take the gaze wherever it's comfortable. Remember, you don't have to make this big twist forward. It's entirely your practice. Breathing all the way in, all the way out. We're staying for a few more breaths. You can make any changes. And when you're ready, let's slowly come up on the next inhale. So bringing yourself back to center. Take a moment, see how your body feels. We're going to bring the arms to the side. We're going to inhale, we lift the hips up for another bridge pose. So remember to engage the quads, engage those inner thigh muscles as well. So keep it nice and active. And let's be here for 3. Take the deep inhale for 2. Let's take 1 inhale together for 1. Slowly releasing all the way down. We're going to bring the knees in, and we're going to place the hands on the kneecap. We're going to take our big butterfly circles together. So we're going to move into a seated position in a few moments. Just carry on with our nice big stretch. And when you're ready, take the circles in the opposite direction. So really feel the hips opening up there. And the last thing I want you to do here is to bring the hands either on the outside of the feet or the big toes. And we're going to come out into our happy baby pose for a few breaths. This is a really great opener as well. And you can make this as big or as small as you want right now. Beautiful. And slowly bring the knees back in. Give yourself a nice little hug. And I want you to meet me in a cross-legged position. So you can rock up and down, or you can roll out to the side. So whatever is safe and comfortable for you today. So we are going to do a little bit more. We're going to work towards a little bit of transformation. Come to your cross-legged position. We want to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. So inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Really feel that lift and that lower. And let's take you opposite direction. Shoulder stuff is so good, especially when we're at the desk. Place where we store a lot of our stress and anxiety as well. Feel free to be loose and open. Love, and just come back to your neutral. And I want you to inhale as you lift the arms up, take the gaze up. Feel that nice stretch in the upper body as well. Lifting the neck up. And exhale as we lower the gaze, lower the arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, stop. Slow through a few breath. Get one more inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Nice. So we're going to stick with the neck for a little bit. So we're going to do another exercise just to help our cervical spine. So when you take the hands around the neck, you can place the hands on top of each other, or you can entwine the fingers. And feel a bit of resistance. Use the hands to create resistance. Lift the head up. You're working into the back of the neck. So you can also do this with a belt or a scarf. So you're using that resistance to work that cervical spine. This is a really good counter pose to drooping heads over desks. Work with the breath. Breathe in for 3. Let's breathe in for 2. Let's take a deep inhale together for 1. Slowly release the hands. Nice. Bring the hands to rest on the thighs, on the knees. And we're going to take our neck. Keep it nice and neutral. We're just going to take the gaze over to the right. Feel that nice stretch on the left side of the neck. Keeping the rest of the body nice and neutral. We're working the neck. Let's come back through center and take it over to the left. And let's go over to the right. And this time take the chin towards the shoulder and take the chin all the way around, touching the chest. So to the left. And then just take a few rotations all the way around. Such a simple exercise, but really do feel the stretch. Lovely. And come back to facing forward. And I want you to bring the right hand on the right shoulder. Take the left hand around the right side of the face like so. We're just going to gently stretch the right side of the neck. So these are sort of little exercises you can do every day as well. Use that breath. Let's breathe in for 3. Let's breathe in for 2. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale to release. Slowly release. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Let's work the other side. Take the left hand this time on that shoulder, and we're going to work it to the left side of the neck. Just be aware of any differences. Take a deep inhale for 3. Let's breathe in for 2. One more inhale. And slowly release. Nice. We're going to do a bit more stretching. Then take the right hand and move on the right side of the mat. Keeping the sit bones nicely rooted, we're going to inhale that left arm up. And we're going to stretch over to the right. You can come onto the right forearm if it's available. Try to keep the pelvis nice and neutral. It's a nice stretch there. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Work with the breath. Let's breathe in for 3. Breathe in for 2. Take a deep inhale for 1. Slowly release. Let's come up. Float that left hand behind. Open that right leg out. We're going to inhale to lift the hips up. It's coming into the baby wall. Nice lift. Slowly release on the exhale. Nice. We're just going to do a bit more stretches. We're going to press that left foot in to the inside of that right thigh. Check you're nicely rooted into the mat. Flexing that right foot. You can micro in that right. You're going to inhale, hands either side to lift. And as you exhale, let's hinge forward with the hips. So keeping the spine nice and neutral, nice and long. So inhale to lift, exhale to reach forward. Try to avoid slumping over. It's not about reaching that foot. It's just about creating that space and that nice stretch. Deep inhale for 3. Exhale. One more inhale for 2. And release. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Hand coming all the way up. Nice. Let's slowly bring that right leg in. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring the left arm to the left side. We're going to inhale that left arm up. And we're going to stretch over to the left. You want to feel it here on the left side, but all the way up. Working with breath. Be aware of any different on the side. Let's breathe in for 3. Breathe in for 2. Take one more breath in. And when you're ready, slowly coming up, let's sweep that right arm behind us, opening out the left leg this time, and let's lift up for our little baby wild thing. So really feel that heart open. And release, bringing yourself back to the mat. Press that right foot towards the left thigh. Micro bend that left knee, keeping that left foot nice and flat. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the left foot. So check your alignment now. As you exhale, we're going to inch forward. So feel that length in the upper body rather than grabbing onto the foot. So I need to watch myself as well. If I find I'm slouching, I lift up. Breath in for 3. Deep inhale for 2. And you might find more space, you might not, and that's fine. Take one more inhale, we up together for one. Exhale all the way out. Let's come all the way out. Take your time. Let's draw that knee in. Just take 2 deep breaths. Just noticing how the body's feeling. And when you're ready, we're going to come to that tabletop position. We're going to do some of our back now. So have the hands spread out nice and wide. Wrist below the shoulders, knees below. So as you inhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis towards the mat, draw the belly down, bring the shoulders in towards the spine, and the gaze comes up. Exhale, let's reverse that motion. Draw the belly up to the sky, around the shoulder blade, into that. Just go through a few of these. Take your time, almost like someone's walking their fingers up and down your spine. So it should feel quite nice. Notice any aches or pains, any parts of the body you want to be a little bit kinder to or stretch deeper into. Let's take a couple more and we're going to come back to our neutral spine. When you're ready, I want you to take that right arm and thread it under the left armpit. So we're bringing that right shoulder to the mat. So we're just stretching into that right shoulder. You can bring that left hand forward. So we'll do a few more minutes. So we'll do the shoulders and then we'll maybe do a couple of sun salutations before we come back to the mat, if that's okay. Just feel that stretch on the outside of that right shoulder. Let's take a deep inhale for 3. Breathing in for 2. Let's take a nice inhale for 1. And exhaling all the way out and slowly coming up the inhale. So support yourself here. Deep breath there. Notice how you're feeling. When you're ready, we're going to thread the left arm under the right armpit. So just in the other side, you can release that right hand forward. Working into that left shoulder now. Let's deep breath in for 3. Breathing in for 2. Take a nice inhale all the way in for 1. When you're ready, coming all the way back to the next inhale. Just check your positioning. I want you to tuck the toes under, and we're going to inhale and lift up into downward facing dog. We'll just do a few minutes before we come into the final Shabnam. So put on your feet, bend the feet. To anything that you need to come into the toes. We're going to inhale to lift the heel, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Feel that breath in the pelvis, the back of the body as well. Let's take one more inhale and exhale to release. You're going to take 3 lion's breaths. So when you exhale, stick the tongue out and let it all go. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take your gaze between the hands, and we're going to slowly walk the feet to the hands. We're going to come into our ragdoll back. You know, just swing it out, shake it out. Anything you need. Remember to bend the knees if you need to. Remember to lift up if you need to. We're going to slowly come to stillness. Now I want you to inhale, lift the chest, spread it out. Exhale to. Inhale to. Exhale to the top. Just let the back relax. Let gravity do its thing. Half or more moments down. It's slowly start all the way up. Okay. When you bring the fingers all the way up to the side, tiptoes, nice big stretch. And release. Lovely. And I want you to come into your last together or apart. Take a look at your feet, lift the toes up, spread them out, bring them to the mat. Shoulders away from you, arms by the side. You're nice and neutral with the body here. Feel that lift towards the sky. Inhale to rise. Take the gaze up. Exhale as we fold forward from the hips. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Remember, you can drop the knee, otherwise let's draw the heels away. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bend the elbows, knees go down. Inhale, open the heart, upward facing dog. And downward facing. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember to feel that lift in the back of the body as well. So we're not sinking the chest down, we're feeling nice and strong. Let's take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take the gaze between the hands and I want you to step forward. We're going to inhale for our halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise through Hastasana, gazing up. Exhale to release. Come back into Tadasana. 2 deep breaths down. We're going to inhale to rise. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back into plank. Remember, you can drop the knees. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let's lower it down. Elbows in towards the roof. Open the heart, downward facing. Now I want you to inhale that right leg with the air. As you exhale, bend the right knee, bring the right foot between the hands. And you can drop the back knee if you want. We're just going to come for a nice, juicy lunge. Breathing, lift up high. As you exhale, release the hands. And we're going to shoot that right leg all the way back to three-legged dog. And slowly release back into downward facing dog. Let's breathe in, breathe out. You're nearly there. We're just going to repeat that on the other side in a moment. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, take the gaze between the hands. Let's step or walk, feet to hand. Inhale, feel halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Take the gaze up. Exhale to release. So take a few moments here. We're just going to do that on the other side and slowly come back to the hand. Remember to come back into Tadasana, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in and out. Inhale to rise. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, let's step it back to plank pose. So you can make this as dynamic as you want. And we're going to exhale below the down through chaturanga. Open the heart, downward face dog. Breathe in, breathe out. And we keep the back nice and strong. So breathe into the ribs at the back of the body as well. Keeping the pelvis nice and strong. Let's lift that left leg to the side. And let's bring that left leg to the hand. Option to drop the back knee when you come into your lunge. Shoot the hands all the way up. You can deep inhale. As you exhale, let's bring that front foot. Shoot that left leg all the way back. Coming back into downward face. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're coming towards the end of the practice. Let's just take a couple more breaths in that downward facing dog. Deep inhale together. As you exhale, take your gaze between the hands and let's step forward, feet to hand. Inhale, your halfway lift. Ardha. Exhale it down. Inhale to rise through the past. Exhale to release. Let's just shake it all out. You're going to bring the feet back to heart. And I want you to bring the hands to heart center. Slowly start coming down into your yoga squat. So don't worry if you fall or anything, that's absolutely fine. Just have a nice little stretch when you're coming towards the front. Feel free to use the elbows to open out to the hips. You can come into focus. Slowly bring the palms to the mat. And I want you to bring the legs up in front of you. Keeping the feet nice and fixed. Inhale, hands outside. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale to release. We're going to do one more pose before Shavasana. And that's our butterfly fold. So bring the feet together as if you're reading a book. Keep a safe gap between the groin and the heels. We're going to inhale as we lift the left foot. Exhale, let's fold forward. So neutral spine for one deep inhale. And exhale, just let it go. You take it deep forward. Let the back relax. When you're ready, let's slowly come up. Use the hands for you. You'll draw the knees in. We're going to slowly start coming into our final Shavasana. So I want you to bring the forearms down first. Feel the length in the upper body as you come all the way down. Just release the legs. Feel that nice space in the legs, the armpits. I want you to squeeze everything. Squeeze the feet, the shins, the calves, the thighs, pull the hands, the arms, face, and release. And we'll be here for just a few moments. When you're ready, we're going to slowly start to deepen the breath. Let's start wriggling the fingers and the toes. Just bring a bit of life back to the breath. Let's slowly start rotating the ankles and the wrists both directions. Take a nice big stretch. Taking hands all the way up, pointing the feet all the way from the body. We're going to slowly bring each knee into the chest, one by one. Just give yourself a nice little hug and a gentle squeeze. And meet me in our comfortable cross-legged position. About 3 or 4 breaths with ready. You're going to keep the eyes closed and the face soft. You can bring the hands to rest at heart center or on thighs with knees. And we're going to end today's practice with our 3 clearing breaths. Just slowly bringing the thumbs up to the third eye. I want to thank you for joining me in today's practice, and thank you for joining me on this journey. The inner light in me will always honour the inner light. And it's really important to do these kind of slow, stretchy self-care practices, because it's so important to love yourself. Because once you love yourself, everything else falls into. Thank you so much for today's practice.
I hope that was all right. It was longer than we thought, but it's yin. You can't rush in.
No, it was lovely. Thank you. I've got that mid back of mine is just like when we did the rotation, I was like, oh, yeah. No, thank you for that, Shabnam.
Thanks a lot. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.
Can I give you a call later today? I just want to ask you about the vaccine. You haven't had it, have you?
I've had the first one, so I'm waiting for them to contact me for the second one because they said it's 8 weeks. So I've got another 5 weeks to go. But yeah, I'm doing it, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Will you mind uploading the data onto Cascade?
Oh, yeah, sure, I will do.
Please, because I have to report back to the COVID committee and I was going through the list and I thought, Shabnam's not put her name down.
I'll do that today, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry about that.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Shabnam.
Cheers. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks.